At this time, 15 million people in the world have been infected with COVID-19 and 650,000 people have died. And it doesn't matter who and where of human beings is behind this, who launched the pandemic process and who is manipulating it. Behind any processes are primarily invisible forces that are always subordinate to a single center. We attract into life exactly what we create. Now, let's look at our Earth. Do we see a separate humanity here? Quite rightly, humanity is a part of Earth. Is a big question at this point. Which part is healthy or sick? We are a collective consciousness. The greatest scientists have proven in scientific language that our planet is a living, highly developed organism with consciousness and soul. We see how beautiful she is. The planet is all of us, living beings. We are the Earth. Back in the 15th century, Hermes Trismegistus opened to the world the principle of the structure of the universe, the law of similarity. This law says, as above, so below, and outside, so inside. The law establishes the principle of the correspondence between the macrocosm and microcosm. This means that the processes occurring in our living cell are similar to those in the living human body, and the same processes are identical in the body of the Earth. The health of an organism is determined by the state of healthy and diseased cell inside. While a healthy cell serves the body and is one with it, a sensor cell parasites, creating an expansion in the form of metastasis, clogging the body with toxins. Does it remind us of anyone? Perhaps of main difference between a healthy person and a sick person is the presence of connection and unity with the body. How strong is this connection with the planet and nature for everyone personally? We will try to honestly answer each hour to himself on this question. How we learn to mercilessly consume and kill animals, peeling off their skin while they are still alive, so that the meat tastes good. Chopping down the trees that are the length of the planet, littering in oceans and needlessly roaming minerals, thinking only of profit. This suggests that we are all collectively ourselves a virus. We are in great debt to nature, to the living planet, and therefore to God. Now we see how one small microorganism created extremely big problems for the global house of cards the humanity built. This suggests that equal forces have entered into action, and it's time for us to pay the bills.
If you look through the eyes of a living Earth, then the virus that has now covered all countries is, on the contrary, an antiviral defender, whose task is to cleanse and heal the body. Unfortunately, there is a very reason to believe that this is only the beginning, until we rejoice as a healthy humanity. World scientists around the world agree that the sixth extinction of species on your planet has already begun. Isn't this news enough to understand that most of humanity has become parasites of the planet's body? Isn't this news enough that it's time to act? There are many among us who feel a sense of belonging and act to create healthy change. It's time for us to stick together. Imaginal cells are a good example from nature. They are activated during the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly. When most of the caterpillar's cells cease to receive the necessary nutrition or begin to die, these cells inform the rest that there is a way out and create a new community of cells around themselves, which over time turn into a new, more perfect type of life, a butterfly. Perhaps just such a scenario is happening now with humanity on our planet. One thing is clear: the more healthy imagined cells there are, the stronger we will be, the healthier the planet will be. This is a call to all healthy humanity, a call to engage in collective healing. Now everyone needs a connection with a living planet. Now more than ever, everyone needs a connection with God. Now more than ever, we are able to change the future. Let us, each of us, on the basis of our faith of confession, pray to God. It's time to change together and become a truly healthy part of the world. One earth, one idea. And may it strengthen our faith that we are capable of changing the world for the better. One of the sensational experiments of quantum physics, which proved that even an observer influences the observed reality. After our sincere praise, the fact that will go down in history for our future generation as a fait accompli may happen. Quantum healing of the planet, our common home, our man-made planet. We must remember that our capabilities depend only on our intention. In conclusion, Einstein's words: "What you radiate is what you get."